go. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Sharon Meredith. I'm a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life and the creator of Fitness with Heart. And I'm excited tonight because Eric Zukowski, a health coach, a fellow health coach, had a great idea of talking about exercises that we can actually do at work. And really, it's a lot easier than you think. And I'm going to be sitting back in my chair so I can actually show you some things to do. But we're going to start out with something that's super, super simple. And that is just getting up out of your chair and standing while you're talking. Most of us, if we're at a desk job, we're probably on the phone or on the email. And of course, some people have desks now that are standing desks. But if you don't, boy, you can just stand up. You can do squats. You can do lunges while you're talking on the phone. Now, that is if you're in decent enough shape and you're not going to be like, that kind of thing. So you do have to be aware of that. But the truth is, when you're standing, you actually portray more energy and enthusiasm, and it could be good for your work life as far as down the road promotions and things as well. You never know, so why not try it? So simply get up and, start doing some of your work that way. If you've got breaks, you can be the change in your office. So what I mean by that is simply gather some of your coworkers and say, hey, we've got a 5-10 minute break. Who wants to do some stairs with me? Who wants to just get outside and get some fresh air? Years ago, and this was quite funny, I used to work at Ford Motor Company teaching fitness classes, mostly walking through the halls. And it would be after work, but there would be some people there. I'm not kidding. We had so much fun. I mean, we'd be like, lift, 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 right, left, and going through the halls and just being silly. And, it's after work. You can't be maybe that crazy, but you can get out there and get some people motivated. Because if you have others, you're just going to motivate each other. Maybe on your lunch hour, I don't know if you have 30 minutes or an hour. Again, just grabbing somebody. And I know, Eric, you have a gym in your facility, do you not?
I do.
Well, there you go. Let's go down. Let's even get 10 minutes in. People think you have to get a full hour in. You don't. You can just get little bits here and there, and that's going to add up to a lot. So those are some just quick tips you can do, with others and standing at your desk. So would you like to see some things you can do actually while you're at your desk?
Yes, we would.
Why, Sherry, thank you for your feedback. So I've got my handy dandy little chair here. You see me? Just barely. Okay. So even when you're sitting, you could be, again, talking on your phone if you're in sales or whatever, and just doing leg extensions out here, just out and in, holding it, getting the quads. If you want to make it harder, you sit on the edge of the chair and, oh my God, now you got to use some abs with it. Mm-hmm. It's going to burn some extra calories. It's going to add some extra muscle. And, you can alternate too. By the way, I saw a statistic, this was years ago, and I thought, oh, good, because I'm kind of hyper and a little fidgety. But people that fidget burn more calories, believe it or not. Isn't that great? So from this position, you can do abdominals. I'm just going to show you from the side. So you're never going to rest on your chair, but you'd be on the edge. And you can just pull your abs in and round back, and you can be hanging out back here. Again, you could be chatting on your phone if that's what you're doing. You could probably still do your email. I don't know. But then you just round up and you do your abs. So you guys, what are you sitting on right now? Don't let me do this by myself. You're on some sort of chair. So go ahead and try it and see. You're going to be amazed that this is a lot harder than it thinks. Come on, get on the edge. Just do it.
I'm on a rolling chair, so if I land on the floor, you'll have to cut that out.
And then just holding back here, you can feel a lot of abs. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you can change it and you can add this kind of ab too. And oh my God, that even an extension, now it's even harder. Things you can do right at your work so you can get your abs worked out there. So there's the extensions, blah, blah, blah. Now, most of you, I'm going to guess, have rolling chairs on rollers in your offices, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so I don't, so I can use my chair here. So I'm going to pretend that this chair is a desk. Got it? This chair is now a desk. It's a low desk, so it's harder. But you can do push-ups on your desk, right? Boom, boom. You have a few extra seconds. You went to the bathroom, you come back, do a few push-ups. Easy cheesy. right? If you want to work the triceps a little more, you do the tricep push-ups where they're into your body. If you want to do just tricep dips, I guess I better leave it this way. You know, you can do your tricep dips on your desk, because again, your chair is going to roll. So you just get to the edge of your desk, and yes, it's going to be higher. Don't use your legs, because your legs can help out a lot. But boom, you work your triceps. Super duper simple things that you can do. And it could be just you have a couple of extra seconds or whatever. There's other things, stretches, because most of us don't stretch a lot. So when we're at our desks, you know, we're just here all day. Most of us are this sort of posture. I hate to say it, but look around at your offices. So what you want to do is try not to use the back of your chair all the time. Sit up as tall as you can and really think of keeping the shoulders and the chest open. So I think of pulling my shoulder blades down into, like if you have jeans on or whatever, back pockets, and that keeps your chest open. And do that just a couple times a day. You just have to, like, okay, you'll find, I do it all the time. I find myself, oh, there's my posture again, boom. You're working your core. The truth is you're getting more oxygen to your brain because you have better breath control. So you're going to have a lot of benefits from this. You know, doing these little things can add more productivity at work. So again, you can probably get a little bit more out of your boss. Hey, I've been working hard here, you know. Stretching, even just sitting here, again, getting to the edge of the chair. You can't see my foot much here, but I'll bring it up. Pretend it's on the ground. Well, it is on the ground. And you're just going to have a flat back. Again, lifting the posture, leaning forward from the hips, and getting a nice stretch in your hamstring. Feel free to just not relax, but join me if you'd like. You know, so it's just up. What you don't want to do is this kind of posture. You know, you want to be here, leaning, really feeling the stretch. Okay, that'll get the hamstrings, your hips from sitting a lot. Now, if you're a girl and you have dresses on, this won't be an appropriate posture, but hey, if you got pants on, it will. Just cross an ankle over, and again, you just lean forward. You can be talking on the phone. You can be working on your computer. You know, takes just seconds, and you don't have to do a lot of it. If you can get in just a few, I don't know, a few stretches, let's say you got 2 sets of 10 push-ups, better than nothing, right? Of course, you always want to make sure that you're balanced, so you have to do both sides. And of course, just a lot of tension for a lot of people at work through here, yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, doing some of these lifting and lowering, rolling the shoulders front and back. You know, get a little tennis ball and use that on your shoulders a little bit, you know, on those tight areas, because that's going to help a lot with your stress too. So getting rid of that. Or if you've got a work buddy on your breaks, if you get a little gang going, what you do is you get in a line and you each give each other little back massages. But don't laugh at me, Eric, it works. And you know, it adds more camaraderie at work. It's fun, and you know, you can be that change that can instigate that. When it comes to stress reduction, because a lot of us are stressed at work, there's, you know, obviously some deep breaths that we can take in and out to get rid of stress, alleviate a little bit. But there's also a lot of pressure points. Don't look at I'm coming closer now. So let's do this with me. So go to your eyebrows and then find there's a little notch in there. And press on it. And this may or may not hurt. Sometimes for me it's incredibly tight and it hurts, but this is a pressure point. So just press on it for a few seconds, taking nice deep breaths. And even massage it a little bit. Oh boy, yes, I feel that. And then relax it. If you're getting a headache or something like that. By your eyes, go back a bit and you'll find that little notch in here. Again, the same thing. And some of these, you may not feel anything. But some of these are going to be sore points and you just hold them. It's as simple as that.
That's for sure.
Yeah, everybody has a different area that hurts. And relax it. Then you can go down to your jaw and you find that area where, you know, the jaw is meeting. Oh, and this is a little bit tighter for me. It's right under my ears here, and that's a tight little spot. And then again, just releasing it. And then in your cheekbones, thumbs might work better. I'm used to doing this on others. Don't do it a lot on myself, but just, this is, yep. Can you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
So just little ways to alleviate the stress that you get at work too. So those are just some really quick, simple things. While you're at the water cooler, I had one gal that she's like, when I'm at the water cooler, I'm just doing squats. So people think you're nuts. Who cares? You know what? They're probably more jealous than anything that, wow, they're really taking care of themselves. And if they think that you're nuts, they're not healthy-minded, right? And getting that little bit of exercise, because most of us that are busy, I know, Eric, you've got a family, you've got Logan from the second family, and it's tough with all the time that people have. And so getting little bits in, don't discount that. And of course, we all know about taking the stairs and not the elevator and things like that. So those are just some quick little tips that you can do at work that are super simple and easy. And who's going to do them?
Oh, I will every day.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, and by the way, like I know Sherry works for herself, and still, sometimes when you work for yourself, then you really don't think about it because you're just working for yourself and you're in front of your computer. So how about you guys? I know you probably have some tips you can share too. Can you think of anything else?
I used to use a door sill for pull-ups. I actually had a door that had absolutely perfect situation that do pull-ups and chin-ups.
Wow, good for you. And if you have an employer and you have an office, a lot of people have cubicles these days, but if you have that, they're so, I don't know, $20 or something to buy the actual chin-up bar if your employers would allow you to do it. I guarantee you if they start getting more energy and more morale in your office, they're going to say okay, right? Because they're going to get more productivity out of people. And there are statistics that can prove that to them, and I can send you those if you need them when they start giving you hassles if they do. So that's all I got. How about you guys? Anything else?
You covered most of the ones that I would typically do, but anything even as small as parking further away, don't try and get the closest parking spot to the office door. I park up on the third floor of a parking structure, and about as far away as I can from the office door, and then I walk the stairs, and it's just extra steps.
Absolutely, getting those 10,000 steps in that people discount. In the old days, we didn't have to, but these days with technology and everything, we don't have a choice. We have to make an effort to get our exercise in. Anything else? Great, thanks, Eric and Robin. Sherry? What's that?
Oh,
You broke up again, darn it.
shocking.
Shocker. Well, anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you think it's okay. I want to get your permission before I share this with my Facebook friends and stuff. Is that okay with you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Fantastico. So thank you for joining. And if you have any other topics, thank you, Eric, for this topic, for these Monday night calls. I would love to get them because I want to get you guys the information you want, right?
Definitely.
All right. Well, have a great night. Over and out.
Thanks, Sharon.
Bye.
Bye.